You think crypto is just for tech geeks and gamblers? Think again. As the Econ Barbarian, I'm here to tear down the walls. Cryptocurrency is a battlefield where nations fight for financial supremacy. Today we're diving into the global war over digital currencies in 2025. From the US flexing its Bitcoin muscle to China's digital yuan power play, with India, the EU, and even rogue states joining the fray, this is a clash that could redefine your wallet. With a $4.3 trillion market cap at stake and tensions rising as of October 2025, the stakes are massive. This isn't just about coins, it's about power, control, and your next big win. The truth will shock you, and your financial future hangs in the balance. The crypto war is heating up, and the numbers don't lie. By 2025, the global crypto market cap hovers around $4 trillion, with Bitcoin leading at $1.5 trillion, Ethereum at $500 billion, and stablecoins like Tether at $120 billion. But it's not just traders, it's nations staking their claims. The US has flipped the script, approving spot Bitcoin ETFs in 2024 and launching a strategic Bitcoin reserve with over 200,000 BTC worth $18.22 billion, aiming to pay down national debt. El Salvador, the crypto pioneer, holds 6,150 BTC despite ditching legal tender status for a $1.4 billion IMF bailout, showing defiance. China's digital yuan, with 180 million users and $1 trillion in circulation, targets global trade dominance. India's testing a digital rupee with 50 million users, eyeing $200 billion in remittances, while the EU's digital euro pilot covers 100 million accounts across 27 nations. Even smaller players like Nigeria, with 5 million crypto users, are in the game. This isn't a market, it's a geopolitical chess game with your money on the board. The US and China are slugging it out in this crypto arena, and the Econ Barbarian is here to referee. America's pro-crypto shift, bipartisan stablecoin laws and SEC approvals under new chair Paul Atkins, signals a 21% American ownership rate in 2025, with 60 million holders. Trump's strategic Bitcoin reserve, formalized in March 2025, holds 200,000 BTC, sparking debate over using volatile gains to offset a $35 trillion debt, with plans to double the reserve by 2027. The US also pushes CBDCs with a digital dollar pilot in 10 states, eyeing $500 billion in cross-border payments, challenging SWIFT's dominance. It's not trying to destroy its own network, it's upgrading before someone else does. Contrast that with China, retreating from crypto trading and mining since 2021, betting on the digital yuan to counter US dominance, with $1 trillion in circulation and plans for cross-border use in 2026, targeting Asia-Pacific trade. But scalability issues limit its global reach, with only 20% adoption outside China, and rural rollout lags at 10%. The Econ Barbarian asks, is this a dollar defense or a desperate move? The fight's on, and your investments are caught in the crossfire. Not every nation plays by the rules, and the Econ Barbarian loves a rebel. El Salvador's geothermal Bitcoin mining, despite its IMF setback, holds 6,000 plus BTC as a hedge against instability, generating $50 million yearly with zero carbon tech. Iran's state-regulated mining funnels Bitcoin to its central bank, bypassing $100 billion in sanctions since 2018, producing 1,200 BTC annually. Bhutan turns renewable energy into crypto capital, mining 1,500 BTC yearly, while Venezuela's petro token flopped despite $2 billion hype, leaving a $500 million deficit. Russia's rumored 100,000 BTC stash, worth $10 billion, fuels speculation of a crypto reserve, and North Korea's hacks netted $1 billion since 2020. These wild cards challenge the US-China duopoly. Yet risks loom. Volatility crashed Ukraine's 186 BTC war fund from $70 million to near zero by mid-2025, and Cuba's crypto experiment stalled with $100 million losses. The Econ Barbarian sees opportunity, but only for the fearless. Are you ready to bet on these rebels? The war extends beyond duels to alliances reshaping finance, and the Econ Barbarian is mapping the terrain. The EU's digital euro, piloted with 100 million accounts, aims to unify 27 nations' payments, challenging the dollar's 60% global share with a $300 billion target. India's digital rupee, with 50 million users, targets $200 billion in remittances, rivaling Western Union's $100 billion haul. BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, plan a blockchain-based trade currency by 2026, threatening SWIFT's $5 trillion daily volume with a $1 trillion pilot. The Middle East's M-Bridge project, linking UAE and Saudi Arabia, processes $200 billion in oil trades. These moves ripple. Bitcoin surged 15% in 2025 as a hedge, while stablecoins hit $500 billion, mostly dollar-pegged. But instability looms. EU sanctions on Russia's crypto froze $1 billion, India's 30% tax slashed trading volume by 30%, and Brazil's CBDC pilot hit regulatory snags. The Econ Barbarian says watch these blocks, they're rewriting the financial map. Chaos is your chance to strike, and the Econ Barbarian is raiding the spoils. Bitcoin ETFs like BlackRock's offer 15–20% yearly gains in 2025, with $50 billion in assets, while DeFi platforms yield 10–25% amid regulatory gaps. Uniswap hit $10 billion in volume, and Aave $5 billion. Hedge with stablecoins, $500 billion in circulation, mostly dollar-pegged, or dive into altcoins like Ethereum, up 30%, Solana, up 40% with faster transactions, or Cardano, up 25% with smart contracts. China's yuan devaluation could spike Bitcoin 20–30%, per experts, while US policy shifts risk 15% crashes, as seen in 2022. Emerging markets like Nigeria, with 5 million users, offer 50% growth potential, and Vietnam's 10 million traders drive 20% gains. Risk? Hacks stole $3 billion in 2024, regulation could cap gains at 10%, and energy costs hit $10 billion yearly. My advice: diversify, watch geopolitics, and strike fast. How will you play this war? Drop your strategy below. The crypto war has a shadow side the Econ Barbarian can't ignore. Illicit use thrives. $20 billion in crypto laundered in 2024, per Chainalysis, with North Korea funding missiles via $1 billion in hacks since 2020. Ransomware attacks, up 40% since 2023, demand $1 billion in Bitcoin, targeting 10,000 firms. Governments fight back. US seized $2 billion from darknet markets. China's yuan blocks 90% of crypto transactions, and the EU's MiCA regulation, effective 2025, caps anonymous wallets at 1 million. While Russia's crypto ban loopholes persist. Yet decentralization resists. Tor-based exchanges grew 25%, and privacy coins like Monero spiked 50%. The Econ Barbarian warns, this war's dark alleys could burn your gains. Are you prepared for the risks? The future of money hangs in the balance, and the Econ Barbarian is forging your path. By 2030, crypto could hit $10 trillion, per PwC, if regulations stabilize, or crash to $1 trillion if bans prevail, 50% odds each way. CBDCs like the digital yuan and euro could control 30% of global payments, shifting $2 trillion from banks, while Japan's digital yen pilot targets $300 billion. Tech evolves. Quantum computing threatens encryption by 2027, cracking 80% of wallets, while zero-knowledge proofs secure privacy with 90% efficiency. You can fight or join. Invest in blockchain stocks like Coinbase, up 25% in 2025, or push for open-source finance via DAOs. Cut crypto use by 10% to dodge taxes, or mine with renewables like El Salvador's $50 million setup. The Econ Barbarian urges you to shape this future. How will you wield your financial sword? The crypto war's global impact is seismic. Developing nations like Kenya, with 3 million users, see 20% GDP growth from remittances, while Argentina's 8 million traders hedge against 50% inflation. Climate costs rise. Crypto mining emits 70 million tons of CO2 yearly, per Digiconomist, pushing for green solutions. You can act. Budget 15% for crypto dips, build a 12-month fund as Ukraine's 15% unemployment spikes, and invest in carbon-neutral coins like Algorand, up 15%. Advocate for policy, U.S. Crypto jobs hit 500,000 in 2025, per BLS, but tax evasion probes loom. The Econ Barbarian says seize control. How will you thrive in this new economy? The crypto war is reshaping finance, and the Econ Barbarian has laid bare the battles, the alliances, the dark side, your moves, and the future. From US reserves to China's yuan, this clash will define your wealth. Subscribe to Econ Barbarian for more economic raids. Will you back Bitcoin, the yuan, or build your own empire? Stay curious, stay sharp.